Hello kids and welcome back to life in the woods. Why is there a creeper outside of our house? Excuse me, sir. Oh god, the lag. Yeah. Oh god, where do I start? It's been a few days since I last recorded. I am home from my Netherlands trip. Got home yesterday. Was way too exhausted to record anything last night, and honestly, I almost wish I had recorded a little bit more before I left because, oh my god, I feel so dead. My legs are dead, my feet are dead. We are not going to do anything crazy today, I think. We're just gonna, take things slow, go with the flow, something like that. I don't know. Why is everything rhyming? What the heck? Yeah, this was this, and I think the block backpack we had emptied? Why do we still have this one named? What is going on here? I think we'll just work a little bit on, like, the planty stuff today. We have an extra chisel. Okay, cool, I guess. What exactly did we do here? No idea. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I had one of the best weeks in ever. And I got so much good food from Albert Heijn yesterday. Oh my god. I'm so sorry to every other vegan who's gonna go to that store or went to that store yesterday and like all the good vegan stuff was basically gone because I went through there. I'm sorry, okay? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl and you're just a zombie. Give me the XP. Have fun, chicken. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. I'm just so filled with love and gratitude for the fact that I can do this and like so happy about like everything. Like the vibes were so nice. Like if you have the option to go to a concert in the Netherlands, I highly recommend it because that shows they just go harder. Nothing against the people at the Hamburg show on Tuesday, okay? That was a wonderful show. I will always love that one. But like, that what we had there on Sunday, that was on another level. It was so amazing. I had so much fun. And like, another thing that I really love about going to shows in the Netherlands, to be fair, this was my third show in the Netherlands. Always for water parks, never for any other band. No. Oh, you just went, oh, okay. The Dutch fans, they're always so lovely to my socially awkward self. And that just means like so much. Like, I don't know. There's just all this positivity at these shows and I love that. Where's the other one? Ah, you're over there, okay. I guess we'll just do this. Quack, 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 quack. I know. Okay, let's get started on this. So, this is stuff that I think we grabbed for the rooftop. I think maybe this is also from like the rooftop, but I mean some of this we should be able to put in with the kangaroo fern. I'm not too sure, to be honest. How about we get started on one of the other sides? A little bit more of a relaxing start to this. Put one big boy here, even though it's currently a small boy. Yeah, I just hope that, by tomorrow I have a little bit more energy again and feel a bit less pain. Because I've been kind of purged, not gonna lie. Like this morning I also kind of woke up with a headache. And thankfully painkillers took care of that, and the timing was absolutely amazing because I took the last paracetamol that we got from Albert Heijn 2 years ago. And like yesterday we bought new ones, so like that they emptied at the perfect time. To be fair, I might still have 1 or 2 pills in a backpack somewhere, but actually in the package where we keep them in, that was the last one. So maybe we can put that there and have it less obvious that they're stirred. Maybe we still have to change it though. Quack, quack, quack. Are we just gonna go around everything? Well, I guess now there's one of these guys there. Yeah, I'm just very, very, very happy right now. To be fair, I'm also incredibly sad because tours, I mean, well, European tours over there, playing their first UK show today, and then, you know, a part of me is like, oh, let's go to the UK and just do all those shows too, because I miss my band, but I can't, I don't have money! But, yeah, just a lot of happiness, a lot of, you know, like, it's always so sad for me when time of me going to multiple shows is over, because, you know, you did it multiple times, it almost became a routine. Concerts just always bring me like this reason to be alive, and you know, I just love them. Like, there is nothing else that makes me feel as alive as going to a show. And then that's over. And I don't have any other concert planned right now. To be fair, I have one that I am considering going to. But I still have to do a little bit of planning for that. And I'm not entirely sure if that's gonna work out. But yeah. So there's this big part of sadness. There's this big part of happiness because of these wonderful experiences that I got, you know? Just because it's over doesn't mean the memories are gone, obviously. But at the same time, then there's also this part of me that is at the same time also happy about being back home and, you know, not having to worry about missing any trains or, you know, being able to get back into my routine that I very much need in life to function. It's like this double-sided emotional roller coaster, kind of. Like, if you gave me a flight to the UK right now and a ticket to those shows, I'd be going there, you know? But at the same time, it's like, okay, I'm home. I can, you know, focus on getting better at producing in advance again, and we can, you know, develop a good routine again, and just take a breather. But then there's, you know, I don't know how many people really get these emotions that I'm feeling right now, because I feel like it's kind of very intense fangirl type of exclusive. Because like this hits harder than, you know, just going to a casual show, because you're like, oh yeah, sure thing, I like that band. And then you're home and you're like, okay, cool. Like, this is just, there are so many other emotions in here. It's crazy. Yeah, maybe put some leaves right here. Probably accidentally place something on top of them, I'm calling it. And we also get some of these. You can't even really see them. I love my twigs. Here, we'll put one here too. One here. I think with the clover patches I want to wait a little bit. These little guys. Just quacking until life makes sense again, I guess. Oh, it's getting dark. Good thing we have beds around here now. Time to sit up. also my legs, they just hurt so much. Like, I did so much walking. I should have exercised a lot more beforehand, I think. Like, my body. And then my feet also just hurt generally. To be fair, I did also wear new shoes, but I tried like wearing in the shoes beforehand as well as I could. But they're still not like super soft, you know? And I think that may have not been the ideal choice. But what was really nice is when we went back home to my friend's place after the show, it was raining a lot and like there were puddles all over the place. If I had worn my old shoes, I would have gotten wet feet. And with the new shoes, I could just step through a puddle and not have wet feet. That was really cool. Oh yeah, I have like blisters everywhere. Like the soles of my feet are like a little bit bloody. Or is it the foot sole? Like, you know, where your foot like kind of connects to your leg, the area where your shoe ends. Yep, that yeah, we've had better times with that, but it was so worth it. And then there's also this really weird thing. So nothing, like, I did not get injured in any type of way, you know? I didn't like stumble into anything, nothing fell on my foot, nothing along those lines, right? Can you please tell me why one of my nails ripped vertically? I mean, not like fully a straight line, like a little bit on the edge of it, but... Huh? I don't understand how and why and what... Huh? Does not make sense to me at all. Lindera. Okay, well, another box. What it is then? So, that is something that happened. I don't know if I'll ever find the answers as to why the heck things happened the way they did. I mean, luckily that doesn't really hurt, but to be fair, I haven't fully looked at that nail yet because it kind of scares me. Because I'm scared if I'm gonna look at it that I have to, like, you know, start cutting it. And I don't want that. I think that will be literally very painful. So, no thank you. I'm fine for now. And yeah, my legs in general feel heavy. I feel the barrier from, you know, being front row. My arms still, which does hurt a lot. Like, even right now, when I try to put my arm just like on the armrest of my chair, it hurts. But that was worth it. It was my first time being barricade for this band, and it was just perfect. So much joy. Like, I don't think any show that I'll be going to for quite some time will really be able to live up to that. And that does make me kind of sad. Because I love this band. I love the fans too, like they're always so nice and stuff, and I just am so grateful that I'm able to do this. Because let's be honest, it's 2026. Being able to spend money on your hobbies like that is already kind of a privilege to begin with. You know, like concert tickets, like the prices have gone up, traveling costs, they have gone up. Then if you're like me and you always have to get like a little tour shirt at the end, those prices have gone up. Like, I remember, to be fair, that was only for like one band, but when I started going to shows in 2016, you were able to buy shirts for €20. And I remember there was like this one time where my dad got me the tour shirt for, I think that was 21 Pilots in 2016, actually, on Halloween. That was cool. And I remember, I think it was €30, maybe 35, but I think it was 30. My dad was just like, what the heck, this is so expensive. And now I'm happy if a shirt is just $30. Yeah, and it is just so expensive. But then being able to travel to another country and do that, even more of a privilege. I don't think I would have done the Netherlands show if I hadn't been able to stay at my friend's place, just because how would I afford a hotel these days? You know, but I'm just really, really, really happy. Like, this weekend, or like even the whole week, also the Hamburg show on Tuesday, it just showed me that, like, yes, occasionally it's definitely worth spending way too much money on the thing that you love, because these memories that you're gonna make, like, that would be so worth it. So hecking worth it. Because I feel like a lot of times, I feel like my memory is kind of bad when it comes to shows, and I just forget so much of like the little moments that happen. But I don't think this will happen for this show, just because, oh my god, I'm just, yeah, I had the time of my life, really. And so I know we're just doing a lot of yapping here, which I think a lot of people may not even be that interested. I'm sorry if that's the case. But the thing is with this tour, there are 3/4 songs where the audience can choose which song gets played between two songs. So I heard some really nice songs on Tuesday. I was like, okay, there's no way that I'll get literally every other song on Sunday. Guess what happened? And the funny thing is, there is this one song choice, where the audience wasn't like asked. And it seemed like, okay, they just keep playing this other one song, which to be clear is really good. I'm talking about Reboot, so the choice was between Reboot and Tantrum is like one of my all-time favorite water park songs. I only heard it live during the fandom tour in 2020, during Entertainment 2019, where basically the song is just like there for like 20 seconds and then it switches to another song from the album. I felt like teenage me did not appreciate those couple seconds enough back then. So hearing Tantrum live was like one of my biggest goals ever. But for basically the entire European tour, it kind of seemed like there isn't really a choice between Reboot and Tantrum. So I was like, okay, well, Reboot is still a good song. Not gonna complain. Would have been nice, but hey. I did not go on any, like, I didn't look up the set list or anything of the show of the day before, where one of the people that I'm like, I guess, yeah, I'm kind of friends with, went to. And so I didn't know that the day before they did play Tantrum. So imagine my surprise when we get to the part where Reboot should start playing, and suddenly it's Tantrum. I almost collapsed there, like my legs were so shaky. The way that I still have a voice now, very crazy, because I technically screamed out my vocal cords. I'm not even joking. I was not ready for that. Not at all. And I heard Tantrum live, and huh? That happened. I am so happy. Oh god, I'm literally getting teary-eyed again. Okay, I was able to talk about this for quite some time without getting teary-eyed. That's almost a bit of a surprise, honestly. Oh yeah, I'm just so happy and thankful, and I had the best time ever, and I feel like mentally this was needed. This was so needed for me. And the way I got like, oh yeah, those reliefs. The way I got like all the songs that I wanted to hear in you know, I'm just, they look so similar when they're in the small growth stage. I'm just, words cannot explain how much this show meant to me. And I'm just so happy. Ah. Quack, 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 quack! I know. That was grass. Well, empathizing the was. Yeah, so, you know, if there's something that you've been like, hey, I really want to do this thing, I feel like I would really enjoy it, but I don't want to spend the money on it. Do it. Follow me for more smart financial decisions. Yeah, you know what I mean? It just, I'm so happy. I'm so happy and grateful and just, life is good. Oh no, my headache is coming back. No, headache, go away again. I don't want you. You know, if like the fact that my whole body is aching isn't enough, nope, we gotta add a headache into the whole mix as well. It's okay, I would always... If being dead for a couple days after the show meant experiencing the show, I would always do it again. Worth it. 100% worth it. Maybe a couple of these. I know we mainly had them for the rooftop, but just like a little pop of color. Same thing with these. Just here and there. To add like a little something to the whole place. That's enough, I think. It's going pretty smoothly right now. Ah, come on, a couple more. Perfect. Come on. Don't want to place too many of these, given that they're poisonous. But like, you know, a couple hidden here and there should be fine, I guess. Do that, and then maybe we'll put like a little kangaroo fern in between here. We'll put one of these guys here. Put one more around here. A little bit more poison. Never hurts to add some poison to the whole mix, does it? At least not for us. I mean, we may get the poisoned effect, but we're not actively poisoned, so... Yay! One more of these, and then maybe around the middle-ish part here somewhere. Okay, then we have these guys. Oh, I got my back and my legs. Ouch. Like, walking down the stairs is a little bit of a struggle, because, like, lifting my legs enough, that hurts, but it's okay. I had, like, the best time ever, you know, so if it requires some physical sacrifices, then, you know, yeah, I guess that's what we gotta go through. And I will survive. But currently my plan is, once I start feeling a bit better, to start exercising again. Like, as soon as the whole aching of every single muscle in my body is kind of gone, straight back to yoga. And not like, you know, the 10-minute thing, like at least the 15-minute routine. And daily, maybe I'll also start doing longer and not so beginner-friendly ones at some point. Because I just want to upgrade, you know. I feel like I have a good basis right now to start really doing well physically, and I want to make the best of it that I can. Quack, 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 quack! Bone meal. Actually, let me leave like one bone meal there so I know where it goes. A little bit more meadow grass. Okay. Wait. We have stuff that can go back into the backpack. This goes in, this goes in, this goes in. Guess the kangaroo fern as well. Okay, this is looking much, much better. And how about we do this as well? Damp, wheat, medium, short. It's actually a perfect amount of everything. Nice one. That's clover patches. Wait, that's damp grass. Oops. And we'll add the tall one right here. Meadow. I don't want to add too much grass in here, you know, but like we're doing okay right now. I don't know if I feel like the dirt block is still a little too visible. What more tall grass there? Cute little flower, meadow grass. Okay, I just need to, you know, keep in mind to do a nice mix of everything. Not go too focused on one particular thing. Short grass, medium. Bit of this, 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 this. A bit of short grass in between. Vanilla grass. I go for one tall that's like a bit in the middle. Some clover patches. Pretty flower. Pretty flower. Hope this is gonna look good in the end. We definitely need to go over this whole thing one more time. Fill in the rest of the gaps that we're currently leaving. But in a way, I think we're already doing a decent job at having like the rough first draft of this whole thing. Oh, I think we had something lying there. Oopsie. Wasn't my intention. One more tall little guy. Bit of damp grass in between. Short grass, meadow grass. A little bit of clover patches in between. Little tall guy. Short grass. Medium, damp, wheat. Tall. Some vanilla in between. Vanilla as if we're suddenly talking about mixing ice cream or something. Very, very nice. Don't mind the poison, that's totally supposed to be there. Damp grass, wheatgrass, medium, short, meadow, piece of vanilla. Okay, I feel like this is a pretty good first start of all the grassy stuff. Let me just go back in with, you know, a couple other things soon. Try to make this look a bit more alive still. The best of my abilities. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice. We can definitely add a bit more greenish stuff around here. Some pretty little flowers. We had stuff there. The most said word of this episode probably, or like sentence. this meadow grass? Yes, okay. Oops, I think we had something there. Yeah, this is looking nice. I'm pretty happy with this. That's the wrong backpack. Okay. And guys, we'll go back in there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that. To that. And with that, we are actually at the end of the episode. Crazy. Episode 1000 is getting so close. I need to get my life back together. Actually, let's sleep somewhere where we wake up inside. It's a bit nicer. And yeah, I'll try to hopefully stream once this week. We get a little bit of stuff prepared, and I'll try to figure out the lag, hopefully. And make like a rough plan. We need to fill this up. Oh no, this is where the broom is. Oh no. Exposing myself. Okay, I was unaware that would happen. Yeah, lots of things to do. I want to make a rough plan of little things to get done before episode 1000. We shall see how that's gonna go. Thank you guys very, very much for watching this silly little yapping episode. Stay hydrated, stay happy, do things that bring you joy, no matter how much society thinks it's cringe or whatever. If you like it, then that is what matters, and you should do it. Thank you for watching. I love you. Drink water, stretch. Hopefully you're not in pain. And